Hi guys, welcome to Root Stem and welcome to this 1500 match play game between Imperial Guard and Traitor Guard. Hi guys, thank you very much for joining us. As we do in Root Stem, we delve straight in. This is going to be a 1500 point Strike Force game. We are using a mission from chapter approved Grand Tournament Pack 2021. I know you're supposed to play 2,000 points, but that's not how we do things. We're also playing on a 6 foot by 4 foot board because we like the bigger board size. I'm sorry, that's what I've got. I don't like the smaller board size. That loss of a foot from one end is very detrimental. We have a Surround and Destroy mission, mission 2-1, so 21 from the Strike Force missions. We've got 6 objectives, one's there. We're in this little building down here. One, I believe, just in that corner. Yep. One down here. Right, you've already seen that. And of course, one out in no man's land. That's going to be pretty hard to hold, I think. On the battlefield today, we have some bunkers. Yay. Some barricades. Yay. We've also got some ruins, which of course are laid out with the boards. There's 5 ruins in total. So that's a ruin as well. All of them marked out with the actual board base themselves. If you're in it, of course, true line of sight. And we've got some walls. And we've also got, which a lot of you might not know, is some razor wire. Some obstacles, as it were. They're just going to be minusing 2 off people's movement. So a bit like running through a crater or trees. But if a vehicle goes over it, we're going to minus 2 off the vehicle's movement. And then we're going to remove them from play unless the vehicle's got fly keyword, because it'll just hover straight over them. That's basically the tanks just rolling over it. And we are going to have quite a few tanks today because it's Guard versus Guard. And Granger's back. Yay! He's had a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah.
He hated Games Workshop for a minute.
Still
do.
I'm still not there. I'm still holding grudges.
Still do. But he's repainted his Guard. He now has repainted Red Guard.
Yay! This is because my wife won't let me buy a 6th army. Yeah!
Not properly, anyway. You've managed to sneak a couple of armies in, haven't you?
Only one during lockdown.
Only one during lockdown. But yes, Granger's got 1,500 points here. Just give us a quick breakdown.
Quick breakdown, so it's a battalion.
Yeah.
2 HQs, so we have a company commander.
Yeah.
He's going to be a warlord. He's got power sword, plasma pistol.
Yeah.
He's got the grand strategist as a warlord trait.
Yeah.
And his relic's going to be the Aquila.
Yeah.
And then a tank commander. So Punisher on top. Last cannon melters. Troop choices, 5 infantry units.
Oh wow.
Just tacking a melter in each one of them.
Oh, lovely.
Nice and simple. 2 elites, which is 2 veteran units. They've got 3 plasmas and a heavy flamer in each. Oh wow. They're going to be motoring around in these 2 chimeras. One's just a bog standard with multi-laser and a heavy bolter. The other one's got 2 heavy flamers, a hunter-killer missile, and a heavy stubber.
Yeah.
Then moving into the heavy slots, we have another Punisher Lehman Russ with, again, multi-melters, last cannon, and Punisher cannon. Yeah. A Wyvern, and a Manticore.
Manticore, always got to have a take a Manticore. Wow, that's 1,500 points. My 1,500 points looks a hell of a lot smaller than yours for some reason. Yes. Here's my 1,500 points worth of Traitor Guard. As you can see, we have traitors in our midst. They are controlling the guard from within. We've got a battalion and we've got a patrol detachment, so I'm going to pay 2 CP for that. We've got the company commander, power sword, bolt pistol. Of course, we've got your 3 infantry squads, 2 rocket launchers and a heavy bolter. So I've gone for some more heavy weapons, whereas Granger really hasn't on that one there. Suppose that might be some points difference. I've got a company command squad with a flamer and close combat weapons, because why not? I've got a beastman operating as a platoon commander, so I've got an extra character. I've also got a sanctioned psyker as well. He'll have the one that gives you +1 to your save and -1 to hit. 2 psychic powers that I've taken. I've got a tank commander, so I've got another HQ there. That is las cannon, battle cannon, and twin multi-melter. Because you always want to hit on 3s with your multi-melters, don't you, really? We do have a Punisher version as well. This is las cannon, 2 heavy flamers. It's also got track guards and of course the Punisher Gatling cannon. I'm backing myself up with about 3 Chimera, 3 different variants of the Chimera. I've got one with heavy bolter, multi-laser. I've got one with multi-laser and heavy flamer. Then I've got one with autocannon and heavy flamer. Ooh, I actually think one of them actually does have track guards. I will check in a moment because I think I had 5 points left to spend. So I'll just chuck track guards on something. And this is the patrol. This is 2 troop choices of Steel Legion or Tempestus Militarum, whatever it is. And we've also got a Tempestus Captain as well with a Power Fist and Plasma. This unit here has 2 melter guns. I am using the one without the backpack, or the proper backpack, as a comlink. The Sergeant, he's got a bionic arm, which I'm counting as a power sword, just because it's easier. And then, of course, a bolt pistol. And this unit here has got a Sergeant with a power sword, 2 plasma guns, and, of course, has got a comlink. Quite a few comms knocking up and down in them 2 squads. Why? I don't know, because unless, well, I suppose I can use one to try and infiltrate to try and give orders to the other. Right, that's pretty much it. There'll be some other stuff that I've forgotten about or that I'm declaring kind of in the game. I will be giving a tank case out, so I'm probably going to be losing another command point for that. And Grange might be doing the same thing as well, to be honest, because he's still got his full 12 CP. No? Oh, well, doesn't matter. We will discuss in more detail. Right, so it's a hammer and anvil deployment. I'm not quite sure which one I'm on yet, so we'll roll for attacker defender. First roll for me is a 3. And Grange, oh, look, he's already beaten me in a dice roll. Now, Grange can choose to be the attacker, which means he doesn't get to pick deployment zone. But I then, if he doesn't, he has to put a unit down second, so he'll get a tactical advantage. Or it can be the defender, meaning that he picks the deployment zone and then has to put a unit down first. Which one are you going for, sir?
I'm going to be the attacker.
You're going to be the attacker?
Yes.
All right, okay. Ooh.
Deep thinking now, Frank.
Yes, definitely deep thinking. It's a 12-inch deployment zone. I think I'm going to go for this side.
Excellent choice.
Because it makes it look like I'm defending a 45 position. Yeah. That'll be all right. All his artillery will sit down here behind these things, and I'll never get to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least I can safely say that I'm going to be fine in here. Right. Let's get to go into. Let's be setting some models up. So we're in. Right, we are deployed. Not hammer and anvil. Dawn of War style deployment, for those that remember it. We've got an infantry, this is my side infantry squad, Manticore, both Chimeras down here. We've got a unit inside the, not inside, on top of the bunker. And then of course we've got 3 more tanks down here. Reserve wise, I have decided that all of them are going to go into drop, and they are in the vehicles. These are Grangers that are in the vehicles. And I'm trying to be slow so not to give people motion sickness. We've got an infantry squad and a tank. Got some artillery pieces down the back. Another infantry squad wanted to scramble over some, he could go through the ruins really. He wanted to. Another unit with the Punisher cannon, that's going to hurt. And then we've got Chimera, and lots of infantry. So a good push down both flanks. I do feel a little outnumbered. We are now going to find out who's going to have first turn. Right, I will give it a roll. Oh, 2 and a 6. Grange has to go first. He has no choice. By the feel of that face there, I'm guessing you wanted to go second?
I did want to go second, Frank.
Yeah. Did you really?
Yeah, I really want to go second. Can we take that again? Take that again.
You're
reset.
Reset. No. Oh, okay.
Fuck!
There we go. Right, so Grange is going first. Let's bring us into turn 1. Grange has moved forward. If you hear any noise in the background, it is a kitchen dining room. So Grange has moved forward with some units. Other units are holding back. This Punisher here has decided to roll forward 5 inches and can just see my Chimera. Damn it, my Chimera with auto cannon. So he's going to unleash hell. He's got multi-melters, he's got auto cannons, he's got las cannons. This is going To sting. Which one are you doing first, sir?
Punisher cannon first.
Punisher cannon.
First 20.
First 20. Jesus.
Oh, I haven't an order.
So 17 hits to start with. This is the next lot of hits. Yeah, he's re-rolled his ones because he has given himself the order to re-roll ones.
I did Fran.
Yeah. It's a lot. 35 hits in total. 5s and 6s now to wound. And the next lot coming in. Oh, Christ.
Oh, Christ.
18 saves needed. Jeez. No minus. That's hurt. So the Chimera is 7 wounds down. We've now got some melters coming in. All of them have hit. Freeze to wound. 2 wounds. I can't save. So 2d6 damage. So that's 7, 8, 9. It's got 1 wound left. Las cannon.
Oh, no.
Or do you want a command point?
No. What I'm going to do is the Grand Strategist. I can re-roll wound roll. No, that's damage, isn't it? Mother hubbard. Right, I've got to command point it.
Okay.
I'm going to change the dice as well.
No problem. He's command pointing. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. Do I explode? No. So over here, I lost 1 on the pile out. They've scattered as the Chimera goes crashing into the wall or whatever. And then this Punisher is opening fire on this team here. Oh, Christ.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s this time.
This is the one with the tank case, so we're re-rolling the 1s.
Okay. 29 hits so far, rolling to wound. So Granger's done 19 wounds on these guys. Now I did declare when he did shoot them, take cover. So I'm going to +1 for me cover, so I'm on 4s. And then we've take cover, I'm on 3s. But as you saw from last time round, 3s doesn't really cut the mustard. That's still a lot of 1s and 2s, Paul. So only 7 wounds got through there. Multi-melters coming in.
Rerolling the 1s.
Rerolling the 1s for his tank case.
3 hits. 102s.
No saves. He kills them. Chimeras are now starting to open up. HKM and HKM's going into that. The Stubbers is going in there. And then the las guns from the squad inside are going into this unit. So which one first, sir?
HKM first.
Hits. I believe that wounds because I think they've changed the profile HKMs. So he has hit and he's wounded. I've saved. Pings off the armour with the -2, so I'm glad of that. I didn't want more stuff to be destroyed. Heavy stubber against the infantry, that's not classes in cover at the minute.
Yeah, I've just got to figure out how many shots this does. It's
3.
a long time since I've played this game.
3, sir.
It's
a long time, and his dice are well rested.
They have enjoyed this rest.
Yeah, well rested. Oh my God!
Oh, Lord. Fran, just concede. Concede, Fran. It's better for everybody. We can be at the pub in 10 minutes.
Jesus. No, and my dice are saying, oh my God, the orange dice are back. It's, if anyone's seen our battle reports before, this is a very typical Fran versus Grange engagement. Las guns now into the squad in the cover. So we got 3 hits, because even though the veterans you hit on 4s, 2 wounds, and 1 down. It's going to have to be from bottom. Right, and Withen is now firing into the squad that's taking a beating. There's only 5 men left, so no minimums. And it's 4d6. Oh, I'm saying that it's 2d6 per side, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, okay. So, yeah, so there you go.
Yep, that's how many shots.
Forced to hit.
Yeah, not that good. In fact, that's pretty awful.
I don't know, there's only 5 guys left, so there you go, sir. Freeze to wound, I'm guessing.
Yep. And they've got wounded.
How many is that? 6?
6.
Now I'm within an inch, so I can now, I didn't get last time because these guys were out here. And I still lose another 2 guys. Manticore now is unloading into the Chimera. 2d6 shots. For 9. So 9 shots. To say, oh, it's a good job you can't reroll ones.
It is, isn't it? Otherwise I could have got a full house there.
Fucking hell. Right, freeze to wound because it's strength 10. This is painful. Bloody hell. 5?
I'm going to use my Grand Strategist to re-roll one of these.
Okay.
This is only once per battle.
Yeah. 6. The amount of dice I had in my hand, I should, I'm not trusting my dice with your dice. I'm sure they're in cahoots. 5s and 6s to save. I've got 2 saves. So that's 4d3 damage. So that will be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 1 wound left on the Chimera. So rolling some morale tests off camera. I managed to roll a 1 for these guys, keeping them in the game. And of course they also passed. The other squad was dead. No point. And that thing has only got 1 wound left. Wicked. Right, yeah. It's going to have to be one of them. Let's see what I might be able to do in my turn 1. I'm going to take 2 turns of this before any reserves turn up. I feel like I'm coming in piecemeal. So my movement phase has not been very eventful. Orders-wise, this squad has moved down here mainly to try and get away from anything. I'm not quite sure what the range is of the Wyvern, but I'm sure it can hit me from there. The Manticore moved back just in case this thing comes around the corner. It's still going to be able to shoot me, but hopefully the Chimera might still be alive to block line of sight. But also it can only move 5 inches, which is very trundly. The Chimera's moved forward. It's got track guards, so it has actually gone over that, so I should take that off, to be honest. I'll just put it there for a sec. And this unit opened fire with a rocket launcher, hitting the Leman Russ battle tank and taking off 3 wounds. That Leman Russ hurtled forward and used an order from him to hurtle round the corner into a new table quarter. This unit has decided to spend a command point on... Yeah, I don't think I increased my command points. No, I didn't. So I'm just trying to think what I've got. So I'm spending a command point on giving myself another order, so re-rolling 1s. And I'm also going to do Hail of Fire from the battle cannon because I'm firing on a vehicle. So the 2 multi-melters are going to go against the Leman Russ battle tank. The last cannon and the battle cannon are going to go against the Manticore. So the battle cannon, firing, I know I'm only going to get 6 shots, but it is going to be full 6, needing 3s, re-rolling 1s. The battle cannon first into the Manticore. Needing 3s, re-roll the 1s, that's a full house, as Granger would say. 3s again. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 wounds. It's -2, so he's going to need 5s. He saved 2. So that's 3d3. 6, 7, 8. No, that's not that. That's that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Manticore.
She's got 2 left on the Manticore, I believe.
Yes, last cannon. Well, it's a 1. I can re-roll. It hits. It wounds. You need a 6 to save, sir.
No problem. Here you go. Oh.
2, which is enough.
Does it blow up?
Yes, it does. And you can't command point re-roll that nowadays. Multi-melters now are lashing out at the opponent tank. Needing 3s. I would roll 2, pissing 2, wouldn't I? 4s to wound it. That's 1 through. I'm not going to command point. It'll be 2d6 damage. He's got 9 left. Yeah, go on. Yep, that's 2 through. So I'm down to 5 CP though. And that will be 6 damage. Leaving him down on 3. Right, I've spent another CP. This is for direct onslaught from Manticore. Because it's in the ruin, it can shoot through and can target this thing. Now this is my tank ace with something payload, not full payload, but I can re-roll the amount of attacks I've got. So I have 10. That became very useful. Right. Freeze to hit. Wow, that's 9. Alright, strength 10 against the tank's toughness of 8, so I'm going to need some freeze. Yes, I know, I'm rolling the same dice. That's sacrilege for a lot of people. Should have been sacrilege for me as well, Jesus. 6 saves at -2.
Yeah, I don't fancy my chances too much. No.
3 of them at least, so that's a minimum of 1 damage, unless you want to command point one of these.
No.
No. So that tank's gone. Do you explode again, sir?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Do you hit that squad behind you? So with the explosion, he lost another 3 out of this squad and another 3 from this squad. So that squad has lost a total of 6 this turn, whereas that squad's also lost a total of 3. So morale could be an issue. So morale-wise, Grange loses a couple more man from that squad passed automatically because he rolled a 1. We are going into turn 2. End of turn victory points. We are talking Chaos Guard on 5, Imperial Guard on 2. Grange is aggressively advancing forward. I have no men to hold him back. I'm sure I'm going to have to check my points because I'm sure I've missed something. I feel like I've missed something. My tanks have done a bit of a whaling damage down this flank, to be honest. But he's really pushing forward down here. So he's going to order himself to reroll 1s. He can see the Chimera. I did a very, very good blocking manoeuvre, but he's going to do 2 multi-melters into the Chimera. The Punisher is going to go into the infantry squad, and then the last cannon is going to shoot all the way down here into this Chimera here. I'm going to spend a CP on that infantry unit because I'm going to have to take cover. Right, we decided to do the multi-metals off camera simply because we thought, oh well, it's just shooting that thing. It's going to die. Grange got back to wound, so 3 wounds through, can't stop it, -4, fantastic. Then I rolled that, which basically means that right in the middle of all this and these explodes. Great. So we like to do the opponent does it against you first. So Grange against the infantry. He's a 3, that's not good, against my captain. He's a 2, so I've lost 3 and 2 wounds there. Me against you, sir. Now I'm going to confuse everyone at home. I'm going to use some D3s. So, which one first then, Grange? Point to a unit.
That one there.
So that Chimera, these are D3s. So 1, 2 and 3, the amount of times I have to explain that. For 1 wound. The Chimera. That's also a 1. And the infantry. Oh, I rolled 3 1s. Gosh. Earlier on, I'm blowing stuff up and killing everything around it. Now I'm blowing stuff up and I'm doing a little tiny wound. And those guys have piled out. Last cannon now shooting out at the guy behind the wall. He does hit with a 5, needs 3. He does wound with a 3. God damn it. And I save with a 6. Don't be doing that, you've done well. I mean, I did well coming back there, but you did well. Right then, sir, what death is awaiting me here?
Punisher death into that unit.
Punisher death. Oh yeah, into that squad that I declared. I declared take cover, so I've already used a command point on him. And let's be fair, I've already lost 3. Right, we'll do a lot of this off camera. And the Punisher rinses them down to 1 stand left with 1 wound remaining. The heavy weapon team. Grange has still got a lot of guys that can open fire here. This is going to work big time. Right, so the veterans now down here can't actually see the infantry, so they're probably going to be looking at a charge maybe or something else. But they can see the Manticore, which I've destroyed his. Grange is going to try and destroy mine. 3 plasma guns, not within rapid fire, but they are overcharging. He's spending a command point on Experienced Eye, so these are going to be an extra -1.
All hit.
Oh, that's bad for me. These are going to be freeze to damage. So that's 2. Unless you want a command point in there.
Yeah, command point. Let's see.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So that'll be 2, 4, 6 damage on that Manticore. So Chimera's just going to try and finish off what the other lads have started. The lasguns flanked off. Which weapon first, sir?
Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter. Needing 4s. Yeah.
Chink.
Oh, wow. Needing 5s. Now, that's 2 that's gone through. I saved them both.
Lord.
I saved them both. Multi-laser. And that whiffs.
Yes, that whiffs massive.
That whiffs big time. And next is going to be this chappy here. So a heavy flamer chimera next. It cannot see this chappy here, which is a good thing for me. So it's just going to basically just blaze away. 2 heavy flamers to start with at this. That's going to be 7 automatic hits. It does hit the squad in cover. It's because I couldn't get him in there. And that will be 3 wounds. So the first one I'll take on the one that's in the open. So a 6. So he dies. And then another 2 on the ones inside. They need 5s. So another 2 die. So I've got 1 left. He's got a he's got a stubber. 1 hit. 3's to wound.
No.
Denied. And then you've got. Ooh,
no, that's it.
You were within rapid fire range of. So you. You guys are inside still.
Yeah, sorry.
So you're going to get 12 las gunshots to try and kill 1 man. Forced to hit. That's 3 wounds. 50-50. Oh, he goes down. So we did a little shooting off camera. Range opened fire with this. I got 5 shots, hit twice, wounded twice on him, and I saved them both. So he's still alive.
It's disappointing.
So the lads underneath now are going to charge both of these 2 characters. So we've temporarily taken the lid off. The guy is charged in, he's consolidated. I've of course gone in with my guy and he gets to fight. So we're going to allocate where we're going to go. So Granger's declared 8 attacks in total from all the guys that can fight. They're going into the Primaris Psyker. 2 attacks are going into my Capitan.
Capitan first?
Yep. 1 hit. He wounds. And the Capitan saves.
Very disappointing.
And then against the Primaris Psyker. Ooh. 4 hits. 1 wound. He doesn't save, so he's down to 3. So in my turn, I managed to kill 3 of the opposing guys. There's a morale test to take, which fails. So that reduces, if he removes 1, he's then got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, meaning it's 1s and 2s to see if they run off. So another 5 dice with 1s and 2s. So another 1, so he loses another 2 men. Now this is quite crucial because he's within 3 inches of this. Oh, right, okay, Sergeant's running away. Gotcha. So the lid is back on. It's morale test time for me with this lad. Not auto-passing. And he runs off. Oh, well, never mind. But we're going to be going into my turn 2. So I've done my movement, of course, doing a little bit of meandering, and I've also done my... Those guys are now down there as well, by the way. And I've done my psychic phase, because I rolled a 4 for smite and done nothing. These guys are also jumping down here. I'm going to start off with the orders by ordering... He's going to order that guy to reroll 1s to hit while he absolutely tries to annihilate these in this particular piece of terrain. So, 2d6 automatic hits with heavy flamers. The last cannon is going to fire at them. In fact, everything's going into them. 2d6 auto hits from the heavy flamers. 5. 3's to wound. That's 4 wounds. Grange has got +1, -1. So he loses 4. Last cannon hits and wounds, and that will kill 1.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, because it's -3, so it doesn't annihilate 1. And then the cannon cycles up, goes and removes the squad. Very good. Down here, no more orders from there. So up to this point here, we're going to have some orders, and the commanders are pretty much going to order themselves to fight again. Now I can do 3 orders from the captain to fight again, so I can order everybody to fight again. So that's what I'm going to do. So we've advanced a couple of things. I mean, the heavy bolters, for example, have fired over there. We've done the pistol shots from there, which didn't do anything. Orders from that one: first rank fire, second rank fire, firing into Granger's unit. Granger's unit's got wilderness survival, So, because he didn't advance, he gets a plus, but he counts as being in cover for his armour save. So he gets +1. So he's going to get saves against Helguns, and he's also declared take cover to making sure that he's back down to his original 5s. So I'm forcing his hand. It's always good. Right, this lot, need him freeze. That's shit. Forced a wound. So 8 wounds from the Helguns. Grange needs 5s.
That's 10 dice.
So you can use 10 if you want. That's fine. Comes to save.
Wow.
That's none.
That's none.
So yes. that's 8 gone down. And then there's 2 melter guns.
You want to do them first?
Yeah, might as well. Only 1 hits. He annihilates another one, and then there's a bolt pistol. Hits. That wounds. Do you save, sir?
No.
No, even with your massive pluses, you don't save. So they turn up and rinse that unit completely.
Ow.
Right, so just so you guys can catch up, the battle cannon and the Chimera have both opened up on the squad that was inside here and reduced it down to 2 guys left. The multi-melters, I don't think are in range actually, but and then I've got 2, yeah, we'll check that in a second, but I am going to fire this. You're going to fire indirect, he's going to fire indirect at the Wyvern. Because I think, I don't know actually, what if I fire into one of these? No, I'll fire indirect into the, both 1 point. The Wyvern could wreak some havoc. Yeah, I'll fire at the Wyvern. So 2d6 shots for 11, but I do need 5s to hit. 11 shots down at the Wyvern. Needing 5s. Only 3. So yeah, I've got 11 shots, but because of the 5s, it's severely reduced it. But I do need 3s to wound. I do, and it's -2.
No.
So all 3 have gone through. Where's my D-freeze? 3D freeze for 6 damage.
Leaving it on 3.
Takes it down to 3. So not a bad round of shooting, killing infantry-wise, but I haven't done any damage on tanks, which is what I need. But I've got him off objectives, reducing him down to 5 next turn like he did with me this turn. I still need to try and clear this one. So that, because even if he's got, well, he's not actually got 2, you've only got 1, haven't you?
What's that?
Objective so far. Yeah, just that one.
No, on that one.
No, that one's contested because you're down to 3 and I'm on 3.
Right.
So, but we've got a combat to do, and these guys here are going to charge in. Need a 6. They're in with a 7. So the charging unit going first. I'll just move some dice out of the way. Needing 4s. Not bad. Got 3. 4s again. Oh, that's all 3. And they killed 2. 2 of the veterans go down. There's 1 left to fight. Who are you wanting to fight?
Your commander.
So we'll have this one survive.
Yeah. Misses.
He misses. We'll have a commander strike back. He does 2 hits. Needing 3s. And he kills you. So we managed to get rid of that unit there. Alright, so yes. Very good. Managed to kill all them in combat. Very tasty. I'm just going to count up the points. So we're about to go into turn 3. Idiotically, I keep forgetting about my Retrieve Octavius data, but I am in 4 quarters, giving me 3 points. So at the end of turn 2, it is Grange with his Imperial Guard on 17, and Fran with his Chaos Guard on 13. So Grange again, very aggressive, moving stuff up to try and take objectives. This Chimera trying to come in and try and hopefully put some more hurt on the Manticore. That squad falling back to try and get the objective because it needs to. Grange only got 5 at the beginning of this particular turn. The Luminous pulling back as well because he wants to try and get hold of them. That lad there running and running to get into a different table quarter. I believe he's made it, hasn't he?
He has made it, yeah. I think I'm just...
Yeah, he's made it into a new table quarter. We aren't going to move the Wyvern because he doesn't want to move the Wyvern any closer because it will get shot up. Right. Right then, sir. So, your turn. You're going to be orders with him first?
Orders onto him. Reroll him once to hit.
Yeah.
And everything.
And I'll take cover. And of course, because it takes ages to do that, he's rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and reduced them down to one guy left. Granger's still got quite a lot of firepower to go though.
Yes.
I'm guessing this squad might be opening up.
No, they advanced.
Oh, they advanced to get onto the objective. Oh dear, so I'm still alive down there.
So we're still alive at the moment.
Still alive at the moment.
I'll start with my Wyvern.
Wyvern's going to have a go.
Heavy bolter.
Yeah.
Into them.
Okay. So if you go... We'll check that because that might be a -1 because of how you... Yeah, so we'll check that in a minute. What's the main cannon going to fire?
And the Storm Shard is going to go plink, plink, plink and drop onto...
infantry in here?
Infantry. Can I not be able to target it as well?
The characters... No, because they're closer. That one guy will be closer than these characters here because them characters are within 3 inches of a squad of at least 3 models.
Dumbass rule. It's going to be on them.
Dumbass rule. Right, okay, let's check what the heavy bolt is. So middle to middle does not cross over that. No minus. Needs 5s to hit because it's on 3 wounds. He got 2 hits with the heavy bolter against the stormtrooper. He's got 2 wounds against the stormtrooper. And the stormtrooper unfortunately goes down. I'm going to command point reroll that.
Okay.
There is a reason. That was off the table. Ah, damn
It's a
it!
shame because that one was...
Right, so Granger's rolled 13 shots into this infantry down here. He needs 5s, he's only got 3. He gets to re-roll the wounds. 2 fail.
Get rid of those, they're broken.
It's 2 wounds. No minus. I do suffer 2 wounds, so I think the heavy weapon team's going to go blink. Chimera's opening up now. Heavy bolter, multi-laser, going into the back of the Manticore. This one first.
Oh, this is heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter, 1 hit. No wounds, bounces off, and then the multi-laser. Oh, that hits twice. And 2 wounds with the multi-laser. Typical. I saved them both.
Wow, this is going well.
It is going well. Hey, you've managed to rinse that squad completely off the table. I needed them alive. Oh well, never mind.
Right.
What are these guys doing?
First of all, this.
Oh, what's that doing?
Heavy flamers and stubber.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing a bit of backward shooting.
So we'll remove stuff. So we've taken this off for ease. The heavy stubber's going into the Psyker. So needing, 4s. 2 hits. 1 wound. And he saves. And then a heavy flamer into that guy there.
Yes, heavy flamer for
1
hit.
Doesn't wound. And then into the captain. 6. Oh, about right.
No.
3.
3.
Enough. Only got 2 wounds left, and it's -1 off this, so... And +1 for being in cover. Actually, yeah, I'll take my armour. They fall up. 1. So he's still alive. Captain versus captain now. Plasma pistol coming into my captain.
I'm not overcharging.
You're not overcharged, sure? It's a good job you didn't. Right. For me, anyway.
Nope.
There's 2 that actually wounds.
Oh, I'm
Strength 7.
Yes.
Toughness 3.
I thought genuinely I missed.
If it goes through, the captain goes down. And then squad. So 2 plasmas are going to overcharge and go into that guy, the primary psyker. Another plasma and the heavy flamer is then going to try and cook the lieutenant / beastman. And then the rest of the lasguns are going to open fire into these 2 here. Go ahead then, sir.
Right. So the first of all into the psyker.
Yep.
Plasmas. 2 hits.
2 hits.
I've overcharged.
Yeah, overcharged it. So I'll be honest, that the massive minus means he goes pop. So the Chaos Psyker is down.
Then 1 plasma into there.
Yep. That's 2 hits because you're veterans.
Yep.
That's 2 wounds. He also goes pop.
And then there's a barrage
of lasguns because the heavy flamer is cooking burnt beastman flesh.
So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 lasguns at this range.
This is going to hurt.
No, it's not.
3.
3.
It's enough for me. It's enough. There's only 2 left. It's going to have to be him, because, oh, hang on. So we found out as well there was a last pistol which we forgot about, and we fired, and it hit, and it killed. So we got rid of all that squad there.
Best
dead.
weapon in the galaxy. They come.
So I'm down to 10, 11 men on the field here. This guy here decides, no, I'm going to ram into the back of this Manticore. So the Manticore has decided, well, so you pal, I'm going to Overwatch. And I'm going to use defensive gunners. So I'm going to hit you on 5s.
How many? How much does that just cost you?
2.
That's excellent work.
So the heavy bolter to start with, 3 shots, needing 5s. 2 hits. Need 5s to hurt you. 1 wound through is a -1, so it's a 4. 2 damage. So he's down to 6. 2d6 shots with the Manticore. 7. Do I leave it or do I... No, I'm going to leave. That's a good roll. 4, 6, 7. Two hits. 1 wound. -2. Save! God damn you.
Right.
Whiff. Double 1. Come on. No, a 10.
I'm going to have a little stratagem here.
Oh, he's going to use a stratagem.
Crush.
Crush. All right. Yeah. What does that do again?
Oh no, I can't. It's only if I advance this turn. It allows me to charge. This unit can charge even if it advances.
Right, okay, so you can still do it.
In this following fight, first attack, hit on a 2+. I've got no idea of how many attacks I get and what damage it causes.
6, you'll be on 3 attacks, sir. So hitting on 2s. It's amazing you got 2 hits. Strength, I believe, is 6 or 7. It might be 7, so we'll say 7 4s. That's definitely 1 hit, 1 wound. And a save.
Huzzah!
So, he's still alive. So movement-wise, it's pretty much these guys trying to come in. I've still got my one lonely dude over there. He's like, yay, hello. And then I've got the Manticore. It's just staying in combat. Not really doing much apart from shooting a heavy bolter at some point. Orders-wise, this thing is going to reroll 1s. I'm not within melter gun range, but I'm going to try and get rid of that Chimera. So the battle cannon firing once, because I've only moved so far, for 3 shots. That's all hit. That's all 3 wounds. It's a -2. Here comes Granger's amazing saves. Told you. My D3s for Frevo is down to 6. Last cannon lashing out. Hits. Command point. It wounds. -3. Gone through.
Oh, you know what? I'm feeling cheeky.
Okay. Command point. Yeah. I'll knock one off those both in a sec. I'm gonna bathe your dice in acid. Acid. Last cannon then from him, all the way into there. Misses. So that was anticlimactic. That, right, well. So, anticlimactic shooting there. I think if I would have been able to, how much damage would I have done, Grange?
Probably 6, mate.
4. No, I wouldn't have killed you. It would have crippled you severely, but it wouldn't have killed you. Right. This is going to be interesting. So, Granger's celebrating. I whiffed as well because I forgot about that objective that's in that building, and I should have moved across to get it, and I didn't. I moved too short, so I'm not within 3 of that objective. So that's my fault. That's 2 objectives to Granger's 3 at the beginning of his turn. This is going to be a bad one. So Granger's consolidated his position a bit better in here. He's fallen back here because I think he's going to try and take it out with some veterans. Over here, these guys have stood still. This has fallen kind of, well, he's got a line of sight to him, and he's just melter gunned him to death, so he's gone. The Chimera's hurtled forward. Why it's only got 1 wound left, I don't know, but because it had 6. but to try and get heavy flamer range into these guys. Right. I think
last cannon's now going to go into
yeah,
Chimera.
last cannon into Chimera. He does hit. He does wound the Chimera. And the Chimera says, ow. That hurt a bit. So these guys have been ordered to take aim. They are taking aim at the Manticore. I'm guessing plasma guns first, some rapid firings.
Going to do that other.
Oh, the extra AP. Yeah. Veterans, experienced eye.
So all these are
So he's all right. He's got one hit. He's got one hit, and he's all right. And he so you got 4 hits in total. Just needing 3s, and it'll be a -4. 2 is enough to go through and kill the tank. Do I explode?
Probably.
No, I don't. I don't explode. That's another point to Grange. So Chimera now is opening fire. It's just got 6. I've taken cover with those guys. Used my last command point. So the heavy flame does 10 hits. Typical. Oh, a bit of whiffing. 4 wounds. It's -1 and +1. I
don't lose any.
Don't lose any.
There you go, you see, Francis.
Oh, I'm papping my pants. Go on.
That's
1 hit from the stubber. 1 wound from the stubber, actually, on that one there. He saves. Wyvern, I'm guessing, is opening up on the same unit. So that'll be 4d6. 12, 13, 14, 15 shots. So I got my 10 points from the beginning of my turn. This tank's moved across. That tank's moved up forward. They've kind of shimmered a little. They're still holding. I've rolled for Emerald and got a 1. Done a lot of 1s for both sides of my rolls today. He's moved forward 8. I've gone over the actual piece of terrain, so he's removed it, making sure that he's within 3 inches of that objective, and he can now see the Wyvern. So I'm going to start with this guy. He's going to order himself to reroll 1s, and he's going to open fire at this Chimera. So, multi-melter shooting first. All hit.
That will probably do it.
3 gone through. That's actually
enough
because the minimum is 4. So that tank is gone. And yeah, it doesn't blow up. Right. So coming towards the end of turn 4, I have 33 points for Chaos Guard, and Grange has 43 points for the Imperial Guard. The problem is that Grange will go up by 10. If he doesn't kill anything of mine, I would also go up by 10. So it would be a draw. And then the only way for me to get 15 would be to remove something from his turn. Now, if he did that, that's great. But I only score points for that one, which would give me a net 2. And I haven't got enough movement to be able to get another quarters. I cannot regain this 10-point deficit between us. Graham's looking very smug in the corner there.
I still don't know what I'm doing. So imagine how dangerous I'm going to be when I figure this game out.
Yeah. So, yeah, the 10 points difference I cannot come back on. So that is it. That's game over. Grange is the winner. Yay!
No, Fran, fun.
Fun is the way. Actually, that was actually a lot of fun, to be honest. Although I think bottom lip were quivering when you destroyed everything at first turn.
Yeah,
there we go.
We did have a little moment. We had a hug and everything.
Yeah,
it was better afterwards.
It was all marvellous.
I went, go on, why don't you just destroy my Manticore? You'll feel better. I don't want to destroy your Manticore. Go and destroy your Manticore.
Yeah, I did.
And you destroyed your Manticore. It felt a lot better.
Right. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the content, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button if you do want to see more. I'm trying now to get one every week, but it might not actually happen. If it doesn't happen, apologies. It's just the way things are nowadays, I suppose. But yeah, keep checking back on the channel, and we'll get some painting tutorials up soon as well. See you next time. Bye.